Oh, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Yeah, I took yesterday off. You won't know it in the line of videos, but I just decided yesterday I don't want to tape, so I didn't tape. But I'm back today, but today I want to discuss a diabetic's eating schedule. Now, something I have said a number of times on these videos is that type 1 diabetics can eat whatever they want as long as they count the carbs, which is kind of true. However, you still don't want to be eating chocolate cake every single day of the week, month, year. So you need to think out your menus. You over, but there we go. That's a little bit better. So think about your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, and have well-rounded meals. There are plates you can get that are divided into sections based on your meals. There's a section for red meat or meats. You should not always be having red meats. That's not the best thing to have. I'd love red meat, but shouldn't always be doing it. Chicken, I mean, here in the home or my long-term care facility, I had beef stroganoff and mainly chicken, different type of chicken, from chicken and tomato sauce, or beef stroganoff, or um, chili con carne, or but it's a variety of foods. You want to make sure to keep your body in line and stable with your blood sugars. You want to make sure you're eating well, but that you're also counting the carbs. And everything is based, what they used to say on a piece of white bread was 15 grams of carbs. So that's what I pretty well count my meals as. And I count a lot. For breakfast, I had an Ensure, and this counts as 50 grams of carbs. So I had that. I had porridge, which I count as 15 grams of carbs. So 65 grams of carbs, pretty well count. I pretty well eat the same things every day. Now that works here for me because I'm on a liquid diet because of my gastroparesis. But I sometimes miss real food. And if I want a real food, I could have it. I have the chance of, let's just say, revisiting food. But it doesn't always look that great. Look that great, feels that great either. But sometimes I'll have a piece of pizza, which seems to stay down, but I won't have many more than that. I used to eat quite a bit, as you can tell by my size, but I don't always eat that much anymore. I'm losing a bit of weight, not too quickly. Haven't had my monthly weigh-in yet, but we'll wait and we'll see. But eating, you really should be having some sort of breakfast, midday snack, if not at lunchtime, and dinner. I was always brought up that you had breakfast, lunch, dinner and a bedtime snack. Now there's intermittent fasting, which I don't think is really that great for a type 1 diabetic. I think you're having insulin in the system the whole time. It's easier with an insulin pump if you want to miss a meal. Oops, sorry. Let's take a look at that. Now, something I haven't done yet is take a look. Let's bring this up. Current blood sugar is sitting at 7.2. So pretty good after breakfast. Haven't really peaked. Just been keeping pretty secure. I have an appointment with my diabetic nurse. 23rd, I think, of December. So I'm pretty well happy. Last night I slept, and I think eating, and then I passed out, and I slept so much. I slept 12 hours, but the night before I didn't stay up too long. So I think the sleep plus the eating properly is really kind of giving me a little bit more energy. And like I said yesterday, I didn't really feel like recording. But let's take a look. Oh, time and range, 90%. This is a little out, but this point here is all looking pretty good. So that's all I'm really going to talk about today. Just remember, eating right, eating more than one meal a day, because you're still taking insulin and you still will have insulin in your system. You don't want to go low. If you are eating, make sure that you count the carbs and give the appropriate amount of insulin. That will be your doctor or your endocrinologist or your diabetic nurse. And with that, we're going to call it a day. Have a great day, and we'll talk later. Bye now. My email address is Mike's Diabetes World at gmail.com. All one line. Drop me